It's game 3. Raptors, Cavaliers.
It's a really good move.
Found some success in it's going to be Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, Josh Tibbin, joined by Courtney Kirkland. Game 3 in the 6th. Pass inside, Mitchell the lay. How about that connection, Harden and Mitchell.
And congrats out that top block on the backside and knew that pass was going to be wide open.
All over it, Allen, the steal. Cavs running, Mitchell penetrating on Pirtle, lost it out of bounds. Straight postseason win over the Raptors. They've dominated this series. Raptors looking for some life at home. That pass through
Barnes, and second quick turnover by Toronto.
Mobley trying to toss it to Allen, slapped out of there by Ingram. Here comes Barrett. Over to B.I. Dumps it to Barnes. Barnes takes the contact. Can't hit. Great verticality by Mobley. Toss up. Allen had good position. Fouled inside. And Courtney Kirkland's going to wave off the basket. Foul on the floor. Work it into Allen. Hand off to Mitchell. Blue Birds here in Toronto. Mitchell takes the contact and draws the foul on Walter. His second foul in 30 seconds. Talked about with guys like Mitchell and Harden. They know all the tricks of the trade to draw the contact. Here's Wade lining up with Trey. Good. Wade, known for his defense, not. Ingram, hard drive in the lane, tried to get it to Pirtle, and saves it to Pirtle. Barnes for 3, and an out, and back in.
Relief here from the crowd just to see an outside shot go down.
Harden fouled beyond the arc, and Harden sarcastically looks at the Raptors bench and says, yeah, challenge it. Are the most in the NBA.
Side of the floor with James back to the line.
And it put
has now entered the lineup, and we haven't played 2 minutes yet.
No Emmanuel quickly once again for the Raptors. Point guard injured in the last regular season game. Ingram can't hit. Mobley got up for the board. Harden on the drive, toss out. Mitchell, 3-ball. Can't hit from the corner. Ingram the board. Ingram's the guy they desperately want to get on track. Barrett in the lane, he's fouled, and R.J. Barrett will go to the line for 2.
A good aggressive drive by Barrett, kind of a delayed set there. Is in this game, there's a great line from the Moose League. Instinctually, let Ingram get into the flow of the game. It doesn't need to happen because
we took the same shots tonight. Just have to make them.
Don't look the turnovers, though. The 5 turnovers.
That's right.
Those were problematic.
Mobley blocked by Barnes.
You can see some of.
Hand off to Mitchell. 3 seconds. Mitchell over to Wade. Blocked. Pirtle with the rejection. Shot clock violation.
A lot of people thought that maybe Colin Murray-Boyles was going to start in this game, but it's Pirtle.
Ingram to the rack. His offhand caught Harden, who's still on the ground. Wade across the timeline, and a foul is called.
Fouls, not what you want to do against the perimeter pressure of the Cavaliers.
Mobley in the corner, off the mark. Wade kept it alive. Allen cleans it up. Ingram nearly lost his balance. Defended by Wade. Ingram. And Wade with the hands. 3 turnovers for the Raptors. Wade off the heel. And Ingram the board. Barnes. Outside. Barrett. Good.
Good job by the Raptors. Advantage of the Cavs not being set in any kind of half-court defensive
So
side.
how about this, Bones? First lead for the Raptors in this series since the first quarter of game 1.
Wow.
Mobley in the paint, fouled. Pirtle's going to pick up the foul. And it'll be
46 to go in the first. Every foul or free throw.
Mobley good on the side. 5 starters have scored for the Cavaliers. Ingram has to chase it down. Nearly fell out of bounds. Finds Shed. Shed penetrating. Outside Barnes 3. Yes.
Well, good find by Shed, and Scotty Barnes steps into one with Mobley trying to trace him, but right in front of the bench, 3 more to Toronto.
Mobley. Foul. Barnes just picked up his second.
It's just what a treat for us to be here and see if the fouls they can control, and that they've not done well here in the
first 5 minutes of this ball game. Barrett wants 3.
Well, Jakob patient wait for Barrett from 3, his second of the game.
The Raptors are 4 for 4 from downtown.
Picked up his second, so he'll rest for a little while.
Ingram on an island with Harden. Skip pass to Shed. Up top, Barrett. 5 for 5 from downtown. Harden through traffic. Scoops it up off the floor. Tied up. And a jump ball. Young fella with the hops. B.I. with the handle. In the lane. Nearly lost it. Saved it. And CMB with the play. 8-0. Raptors run. Colin Murray Boyles, rookie out of South Carolina. Played well in these playoffs. Strus. No. Wade the hustle. Near steal by Murray Boyles. Shot clock winding down. Harden from downtown. Front iron, no. Wade, another hustle play. Pocket pass. Allen to the rack.
Cavs sticking with it. Late to recover because he gave up the offensive rebound, sticking with Wade, and enough room for Jared Allen to crush one.
And Allen, another steal in the open court. Harden stops, pops, and hits.
James knew that was in the moment he released it, and he collects 3.
Raptors know they cannot turn the ball over against this Cavaliers squad. Ingram having trouble staying on his feet so far in the opening quarter. Barrett in the lane, push shot, rolls out. Cavaliers weathering a Raptors storm in the early going. Harden. Kick out. Wade, 3-ball. No. Back tap, Merrill. Allen got an angle to the rim and is fouled by Ingram.
In game 2, it's a major question mark for this team throughout. I was catching up with the head coach, Darko Rajakovic. You can see the constant threat that IQ brings to this team. But tonight he has to be a very, very good teammate. In the words of Darko, he's irreplaceable in this team. But they know that this series is firmly alive, and he'll no doubt want to return at some point to impact this game.
Thank you, JD. Raptors had 6 turnovers in the opening quarter. Good back tap there by Merrill. Schroeder for 3. No good. Barrett over 9 times. Barnes from downtown. No good. And a loose ball foul. And your guy has been part of the problem.
Well, quickly more of a playmaker than a point guard. Cavs misses, but getting fouled by Jalen Tyson. This is the way I like to see Jakob Poeltl play. One big on the floor. It's Mobley to the point where he has to be involved in something. He just scored, and this lineup may be helpful.
Largest lead of the ball game, 35-25. Mitchell, 5 points so far. Outside look, Tyson lines it up, can't hit. Rebound, 4 for 14 from downtown. Toronto 5 for 6 beyond the arc. And Tyson just picked up 2 quick ones.
A little different atmosphere is right, Grady.
And first is underway.
When we were talking to Kenny Atkinson about that very thing, he got up talking about how
Right.
to knock on it.
They want to stay healthy. High hopes in this Eastern Conference. Tyson, dump off, Mobley the flush.
Pirtle having to come over and not just help across familiar territory around the rim.
First field goal of the night for Evan Mobley. Nearly 2 minutes gone by in this second quarter. Walter, pull up, won't go. Mamu Kalishvili, the offensive board, no, but Pirtle there for the follow. A lot of credit for keeping that alive. No look to Mitchell. Pump, fire, off the mark. Up ahead, Mamu Kalishvili, the step through, missed the lay. Foul is called.
And here they are with that kind of activity back here at home.
To the penalty. A little over 4 minutes into the opening period. And here we are at 9:40 to go in the second. Tyson. After the missed free throws on the other end, Tyson high off the glass for 2.
But Tyson will take that to get on the board.
Mamu Kalishvili, the spin. Can't finish through traffic. Ball on the floor. Mitchell scoops it up. Mitchell knifing down the lane. Mobley missed the dunk because he was fouled. If it's
raising his hand and trying to get the referee's attention, but call was already made, and that's more impactful than Jacoby pick. I learned it from my brother John to not play defense.
Trying to get back in it. This is a do-or-die ball game for the Raptors. No team in NBA history has come back from an 0-3 deficit. Pirtle didn't like the elbow J. Instead, it's Jacoby Walter. No good. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell, push shot in the lane is good. And this one tightening up. Penetrating, Barrett blocked. Former defensive player. Harden. This so far. Tyson out to Mobley. Mobley back to Tyson, all alone for 3.
That's one where it shows out so tight to Mobley. Maybe Mobley, that's their first corner make. They were 0 of 6 from the corner so far, so now 1 for 7.
And can't hit the second, and Wade chases it down. Raptors have missed 5 free throws so far in this first half. Allen falls down. Ingram fell on top of him, which is a tough. Back to live action. Mobley over to Wade. Harden breaks free from Shea. Harden. Toss over to Ellis. And Ellis stepped out of bounds.
Second time we've
from Sacramento. Ingram. Cross. Rises. No good. Mobley the board. Tyson. He wants 3. In and out. Barrett the board. Mobley.
You say that, Brady, and also just 2 of 9 here in the quarter. So you see halfway through, they can start to pick it up offensively.
Barrett out of control, pumped it away to get it back. And the great save by Tyson. Ellis on the other end. Harden. Around a Wade screen. Barrett has him on a switch. Harden can't hit.
The play is so frenzied. It's a lazy pass by Ingram there in transition. Be sure of it.
C&B making the play. Past the midway mark of the second quarter. Tyson inside, dump on Mobley.
Wow.
Throwing it down.
I heard Tyson find that angle along the baseline. The dunks. Easy stuff.
Had 207 throwdowns during the regular season. Shed got some space, gave it up to Barrett. Nice jab step. Barrett inside. Easy layup.
Great layup as well.
Harden fouled. Harden.
To deal with the Clippers late, sending him to Cleveland, but I love the kind of ceiling for some of these players and being alongside Mitchell and what he can get out of these guys. This is a great opportunity for him in the East.
4 for 4, 8 points so far in this one. Strus rattled Barrett. Outside, Barnes for 3.
This is one.
Good action so far in this second quarter. Strus, 3 more. Got it! Strus penetrating this time and earns a trip to the line. And that's going to be 4 fouls.
For Darko in terms of minutes, playing time, and as much.
So far, 4 personal fouls at the 3:57 mark of the second quarter.
Yeah, Grady, a lot of the conversation around Brandon Ingram is exactly what you guys just alluded to. But most importantly, Darko spoke about wanting controlled aggression from Brandon Ingram. Let's just say, C&B throws it down. But again, between the head coach and one of the leading players has been prominent. And more importantly, it's brought them closer together. Adversity is only going to make us stronger in these situations. It's important to see how the Raptors bounce back.
Thank you, JD. Strus, no good. He wanted
to stick with it and continue to do a little more. We know we got to fight more to beat these guys. They're a good team, but you know we think we got this one.
How do you ramp up that intensity? You talk about fighting more, especially in these type of do-or-die moments in Game 3. How do you ramp up the intensity one more time?
Man, the crowd is crazy. The crowd's getting us going, and you know we're hungry, man. We're down.
The Cavaliers looking for a death blow.
But impactful plays for them to stay aggressive on the inside. And again, Grady will point out, you go in, don't make it complicated.
Important to highlight that because Brandon Ingram is starting this third quarter for the Raptors with 4 fouls. He has the defensive assignment on Wade. Not really an offensive weapon for the Cavaliers. That's Mobley inside with the floater. Ingram penetrates, spinning, and forced to give it up to Purtle. Got it back in the corner. Ingram, nowhere to go. Gave it up to Barrett. Barrett on the drive, put it up and in. Little teardrop from RJ.
RJ Barrett has answered a lot of questions in this series.
Mitchell over to Allen. Mitchell driving on the baseline. The floater falls. Theodore. Barrett outside to Barnes. Barnes in the teeth of the defense once again. Barnes!
Really got Jared Allen sucked in on that play.
That's it. Pass in a tight space to Mitchell. 7 on the shot clock. Mobley to Allen. Big man connection. Allen 4 for 4 with 10 points. Barnes muscling inside.
Well, listen, you start moving around to player of the year, you're doing something.
8 for 10 shooting for Scotty Barnes. All high percentage looks. Mobley flicks the wrist. No.
That's where Jakob could stay in the lane with soft closeouts until Mobley hits shots.
Offensive foul. RJ Barrett picks up his. Nice feed inside. Wade fouled by Purtle. And Wade off the universe. All episodes now streaming only. Barrett over to Barnes. Too strong. Allen. This is the second rebound for Jared Allen tonight. Mitchell found an angle. And
use his body and explosiveness, do not foul.
Mid-range. He's an assassin from that area. Ingram. Harden. Trying to leave it for Mobley. And a steal by Barrett. Walter up ahead to Barnes. Barnes on the drive is fouled by Allen. That's going to be 4 fouls on Jared Allen. Barnes has been tremendous tonight. Shooting. He also has 6 assists. That hit the line. That's an over.
A contact out here.
Barnes. Going at Wade. Wade showing the strength. Also showing illegal contact.
To play physically.
3-team foul the Raptors. If they succeed, it would be the run.
And the Raptors have taken over the free throw attempt lead in this game after the early foul trouble and bonus.
Mitchell off the mark. Barrett, skip pass. Walter. Harden. Defended by Barnes. Crossover. Harden down the lane. Harden put it through. Plus the foul.
Big miscommunication there from
9 in the third quarter already and 6 at the 7:38 mark.
plus 4 at the 7:30 mark.
B.I. Long. Battle for the board. Harden comes at him. Harden for 3. Target practice. Timeout Toronto. Momentarily silencing this crowd. Game 3 coming up as well here on Prime.
Brady, do you see my remote? I want to watch that.
Yeah, we want to multi too.
Great job, Jakob, establishing some position runs by 3 here.
Strus down the line. No. Slapped out of there by Ingram. Barrett on the move. In and out dribble. Push shot is long. Harden, that pass. Dwayne Wade might not have been able to catch that one. 16 turnovers. Moved into 12th place on the NBA's all-time playoff scoring list. Passing Hall of Famer and our prime teammate Dwayne Wade, and we have a jump ball. Dwayne Ingram and Max Strus. Harden. Working on Barrett. No whistle. Shed. Over to Barrett from deep. Line left. Merrill. Shed with the handle. Raptors nursing a 3-point lead. Ingram. Pull up Jay.
That was tough.
Walter all over Merrill. Pass to Harden. Harden. The swatted by Mo Barrett in the lane and an offensive foul. The floor for Toronto. He has a game-high 27. Mobley turns inside. Mobley can't get to. Merrill, the offensive board. Mobley, another try. Can't hit. Wade the follow. Wade continues to do. Tough pass. Raptors turn it over. Harden hits the accelerator. Struck by Barrett.
Good job by RJ just to take the first contact, but not stop after the contact. Continue to hunt down.
Mitchell got it in. Strus in the deep corner. Driving on the baseline, over to Tyson, sets his feet and connects.
Well, you called it, Grady. Once he got that 1-2 down, good for Tyson to knock down the second three of the game, I believe.
10th three-pointer for the Cavaliers. Barnes in the lane, drains it. He has 11. Merrill driving, dump off to Strus. Strus to Mitchell. Mitchell attacking, found the angle.
Tough. 2 long strides for.
And here we are, fourth quarter action. Toronto 38-6 during the regular season when they held the lead after 3 quarters, including a 20-3 mark at home when leading after 3. Cavaliers, however, had the 3rd best win percentage in the league when trailing after 3 quarters. Merrill, target, practice.
Cavaliers on location by Sam Merrill.
Shea. Barnes has 31. Inside's a battle, and it's been one tonight. Raptors back up by 1. Mitchell. Oh, there's that windmill gather. Can't finish. Raptors momentarily have numbers. Battle. Over to Portal. Size advantage over Merrill. Portal inside.
You could hear the whole. He's punished. They nailed in the puck. He was able to get across the lane and finish that one off.
46 paint points for the Raptors. Tyson makes a Barrett on the move. Inside, and Ellis. Or will we have a series? If necessary, Game 5, Wednesday, April 20. The Raptors have missed a minute. All signs pointing that way.
And the Cavs have made 7 more threes so far in the game, so the Raptors just fighting and grinding this one out in the points. 8 of 21 between the 2 of those in these games.
Mitchell known for being a game class.
They still have to stay disciplined to not lose key players due to foul trouble.
Barnes in a crowd. Outside the Shea. Barnes the offensive board. Barnes. Penetrating foul. Barrett. Over to Battle. He wants 3. Yeah!
Huge shot. Battle has had some good minutes just grinding the buckets from him. Those are huge from the bench.
Harden surveying the floor. Defended by Battle. Lost it off his shoe. Got it back. Checks the clock. Harden on the move. Mobley! Used every bit of that 24. Barrett in the lane. Stops. Leaves it from Murray. Boards. Finishes on the other end of the rim.
Such great instincts by CMB to collect that one. With Mobley coming back.
Taken away by Battle. Battle. Boom!
8th time be in the playoffs to try to take down the Cavs.
Oh, beautiful dime. Mitchell, the lay. Cut off by Mobley. Dump off. Barrett inside. Barrett. Count it. And put him on the line.
Barrett has had a heck of a series so far,
Yes.
and there's a lot of noise around R.J. Barrett as they collect the offensive board.
Battle! 5-point possession for the Raptors. Harden splits the D. Floater is pure. Barnes, 31 for the game. Barnes tried to scoop it in. CMB broken the glass.
How about the rookie? Just the right place, not anticipating the make. Gets the offensive rebound and put back.
Harden, yes! Cavaliers will not go.
To a greatness of what James Harden and Mitchell can do. Just can't get comfortable at any point.
Barnes, feeling bouncy. Barnes, the turnaround! He's got 33. Barnes, outside, Shed, Barrett, 3-ball, corner pocket. Timeout, Cleveland.
Scotty, needing some rest and some attention.
Hard drive, good ball movement. Strus is lonely. Off the heel, got his own. Harden for 3. No good. Mobley another offensive board. Mitchell penetrates, puts it up and through. How about that degree?
Brady shift and Mitchell with another elite shot.
Barrett, bottoms. They've made their last 5 from long range. As well, he's played 26 minutes, hampered by foul trouble tonight. Harden and Murray Boyce. The switch. Harden can't hit. Barnes over to Barrett. Barrett on the move, rises and connects. Extending their largest lead of the... Mobley lines up a tray, no good. Barnes over to Battle, red hot, cash!
Absolutely awesome from Jamison. Battle in space. Doesn't even think twice with Mobley out on the closeout. Battle in great rhythm.
14 of his points here in the fourth quarter. He's played the whole period. That pass rifle to Mitchell. Short on a 3. Got his own. Collides with Murray Boyles. Barrett. Shot clock to 5. Barrett, jab step, fires. Hits! Cold-blooded from 3-point range. Mitchell can't answer. Pass ahead. Barnes taps it over to Barrett. Barrett got the lay. A Toronto Avalanche in the 4th. Shot clock winding down, and that is an air ball. .33 for R.J. Barrett. Barrett, outside, B.I. Yes!
This might sound that Ingram having this kind of game where his team supports and they get everything they want to get a win here at home goes a long way. They are capable of beating this Cavs team, even when he's not at his best. And listen to the crowd.
Yes.
We want this effort here in Toronto.